guys, and welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing today? So today's video, I'll be bringing you guys Skilled Workers Provisional Visa 491 and what this visa is all about and how you can also apply for this visa. But before I start with the video, I would like to put up a disclaimer. I am not a MARA agent, neither am I a consultant for Australian Home Affairs. Whatever I share about Australia immigration in my channel is what I have researched. I have seen people that use the visa to come, and I also believe in do it yourself. That's why I share the tips, I share the news, so you as a person can go ahead and do your research. If you need a professional advice concerning any of Australian skilled immigration pathway, don't hesitate to contact a registered Australian MARA agent. I will be leaving their link in my description box so you can check them out. So you'll be wondering, what is Visa 491? It's a skilled provisional visa that allows you and your family to migrate to Australia to live, work and study in a regional area of Australia. This visa also gives you a pathway to permanent residence. So it is a 5 years visa. You have to meet the requirements of the state and also the Home Affairs for you to be eligible to apply for your PR visa, which is permanent resident, after 3 years. So this visa is a 5 years visa, but if you meet those requirements within 3 years of living in the regional area, you are eligible to apply for your permanent residence. So it is a pathway to permanent residence. For you to apply for this visa, you need to meet up with the Home Affairs requirements, and also the state that will sponsor you. You need to also meet their requirements. And you'll be wondering, what are the requirements needed to apply for this 491 visa? So number one is you need to be under 45 to apply for this visa. If you're 45 years and over, you are not eligible to apply for this visa. If you have a spouse that is younger than you, your spouse can actually apply for this visa while you come as the dependent. You must have at least competent in English, 6 in each band, for you to be eligible to apply for this visa as well. You can write IELTS, you can write PTE, you can also write TOEFL, depending on the occupation you're applying for, because some occupations might ask you to have proficiency. Before you apply for this visa, please check out your occupation to know which English test or the score you need for your English eligibility. You must have a positive assessment from your nominated occupation. There are over 500 occupation lists in 491 visa. All you need to do is check out the occupation list, know if your occupation is in the occupation list, have a positive assessment from your assessing body. So the final one is you must have at least minimum of 65 points from the point test for you to be eligible to apply for this visa. So this visa allows you to live anywhere in a regional area of Australia. There are postcodes of where you can actually live with this visa. You cannot move to the metropolitan, you cannot study in the metropolitan, neither can you work in the metropolitan. And cities that we all know, like the Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane and the like. So when your visa is granted, you will be given a postcode where you can move to. So you can move from one postcode to the other. It doesn't matter as long as you don't live in the metropolitan area. 491 visa also have two kind of streams on it. You have a family sponsored stream and a state sponsored stream. The sponsored stream is whereby you have a family that is already a permanent resident living in a regional area. That family can sponsor you to come to Australia. However, you must also meet the Home Affairs requirements that I've already listed, having a competence in English, having a positive assessment and all that for your family member to actually sponsor you. They are only going to show that they are the ones going to take care of you. While state sponsorship is that the government would be the one to give you that state sponsorship. Both of them will give you 15 points, whichever one you're going for. However, most people go for the state sponsorship if you don't have any family member living in a regional area. And also, state sponsorship occupation is much more than the family sponsorship occupation. For you to also apply 491 visa, apart from meeting the Home Affairs eligibility, you need to also meet the state requirements. And the thing is that different states have their own occupation, have their own requirement, have their own process time. So if you check your occupation in the occupation list, which I'm going to be leaving the link in my description box as well for you to check it out. Also go to the states that you see your occupation on to know what they require from you. This state A can be open for nomination now, while state B might be closed for nomination. So you need to know the state you want to apply to, read up their requirements, meet their requirements as well. The good thing about this visa is if you know that age is not on your side anymore, you're almost clocking 45, you're not able to get superior in English, and you have 50 points, you can actually apply for 491 visa because the state that is going to sponsor you would give you 15 points to make it that 65 points that they needed as the minimum point for Home Affairs. Also, Australian government is highly talking about this visa. Another good thing about this 491 visa is that Australian government placed this visa on priority visa, meaning that if you apply for this visa, there is high possibility that you will get your visa granted on time, unlike when you apply for 189 visa or 190 visa, because Australian government want people to leave the metropolitan and come and reside more in the regional area to develop it and live and work there. So they put this 491 visa on a priority visa. So it is good if you're already in Australia or in any visa and your visa is about to expire. Why not go in and apply for 491? If you have some years of experience, you can actually apply for this 491 visa. Finally, if you apply for this visa and your visa is granted, you are eligible to access a Medicare. A Medicare is Australian Medicare scheme whereby you go to a public hospital without paying a dime as long as you have this Medicare card with you. The good thing about this visa is that you can apply for this visa if you're in or outside Australia. It doesn't matter where you are all over the world. As long as you met the requirements for the Home Affairs and the state that you want to apply for, you can go ahead and apply for this visa. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for always watching my video, and I will see you guys in my next video.